The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Jemima Sugbat with the news. In this edition, Queen Elizabeth dies at 96, Paga Hill to be transformed, and POM AFL hoping for dry weather. Prince Charles has assumed the throne as King Charles III after Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II passed away peacefully at the age of 96 on Thursday, 8th of September at Balmoral. King Charles III said the Queen's passing is deeply felt throughout the United Kingdom, the Commonwealth, and millions of people around the world. Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, up to her death, reigned for 70 years and 214 days as the Queen of the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth from February 6, 1952 to September 8, 2022. Queen Elizabeth's eldest son, Charles, who now inherits the throne as King Charles III, said it is a moment of great sadness for all the members of the royal family. He confirmed his mother's death, Queen Elizabeth II, at the age of 96. The Queen died peacefully at Balmoral, Scotland on the afternoon of Thursday, 8th of September, 6:30 p.m., Friday, September 9th, 3:30 a.m., PNG local time. King Charles III said her passing is deeply felt throughout the United Kingdom, the Commonwealth, and by countless people around the world. The Queen ascended to the throne on the death of her father, George VI, in 1952. The Queen is survived by her son, the new King, Princess Anne, and younger sons, Prince Andrew and Prince Edward. Papua New Guineans rose up this morning to the news that our head of state, Queen Elizabeth II, has passed on. Prime Minister James Marape, in a statement, described Queen Elizabeth as the anchor of our Commonwealth and for Papua New Guinea. The Prime Minister said she is fondly called the Mama Queen because she was the matriarch of our country as much as she was to her family and her sovereign realms. He also acknowledged Prince Charles' accession to the throne as King Charles III. Papua New Guinea shares the grief with our king and his family.
And our Governor General, the head of our state, has spoken on behalf of our country. I, on behalf of the government of Papua New Guinea, would likewise offer our deepest sympathy to the Royal Palace, to King Charles III, to the family members, and I join many in the Commonwealth of Nations and her realm to offer Papua New Guinea's.
The Pagahil beachfront in the nation's capital will be transformed into paradise in the next 24 months after the completion of a 22-story luxury apartment. On Thursday, Prime Minister James Marape, along with NCD Governor Poes Pakop and the developers, did the groundbreaking ceremony to commence the construction of the luxury apartment.
To be built at a total cost of 130 million kina, the Pagahil Paradise Luxury Apartment has been designed and developed by a team of professional consultants featuring local and international experiences. The development has been designed to capitalize on its desirable beachside location in close proximity to Port Moresby. Andrew McFadden, Managing Director of Reg Architect, explained that externally the building is influenced by local design elements to deliver a striking patterned facade which provides a unique and memorable appearance.
The design incorporates traditional motifs on the facade of the building with the service corps symbolic of two large kundu drums facing Paga Ring Road, which are juxtaposed by the curved balconies facing the seaside overlooking Fairfax Harbour.
The 83 luxury apartments stunning condominium building as an unrivaled combination of luxury, design and lifestyle. NCD Governor Poes Pakop thanked the developer for transforming this part of the city and looks forward for more investors coming into the city.
The development of this precinct, which we believe in the city, will contribute to a change maker in our capital city, and also
with its bold aesthetic beachside location and attention to detail, Pagahil Paradise will set the standard for luxury apartment living in Port Moresby. Most of the apartments were already pre-sold, with only 20 yet to be sold. Freddie Mo, TVWAN News.
Prime Minister James Marape has welcomed foreign investors into Papua New Guinea as he launched the 130 million kina Pagahil Paradise project in Port Moresby. He said the 22-story luxury apartment project, besides Fairfax Harbour, is at the heart of the special economic zone earmarked by the government in the nation's capital and would be completed after 2 years.
Prime Minister James Marape, when launching the magnificent Pagahil Paradise luxury apartments on Thursday, said the government is serious about partnering with investors to develop the country. He said the government is encouraging business investments regardless of the color, political divide, or religious background. They are welcome to invest in the country. Marape said the Pagahil precinct in the city center has been ticked by government as a special economic zone with the support of the National Capital District Commission, and investors must come here to this all-inclusive city within a city and business center and invest.
Our government is embarked upon creating special economic zones throughout our 21 provinces and the autonomous region of Bougainville. The special economic zone must attract investments, and investors are invited to go into those special economic zones.
The Prime Minister also assured the investors that the country's economy is now stable and rising rapidly, and their investment will not be wasted. He said as the economy expands, there'll be a lot of room and need for services, infrastructure, buildings and entertainment precincts.
And of course, those who choose to invest in us, this is a country that has shown its ability to repay our investors a substantial return on investment. And going forward, you will not be discouraged. If you invest here in our country, you will have a good return on the investment.
Also present to witness the occasion were NCD Governor Poes Pakop, Moresby North East MP John Cooper, Malaysian Minister for Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts Dato Sri Haji Abdul Karim Rahman Amja, Malaysian Ambassador Mohammed Nasri Abdul Rahman, Chinese Embassy Representative Jiliang Chen, developers of Paga Il Paradise, and members of the private sector. Freddie Mo, TV1 News.
This is TV1 News. When we return, ICAC welcomes Supreme Court decision and Radio Maria launch news studio.
With BSP Internet Banking, you can enjoy your banking at home, at work, or wherever you are. BSP Personal Internet Banking allows you to view your accounts and transactions, transfer money, bill pay, schedule future payments, or access your bank statements. Visit your nearest BSP branch to register now. BSP Internet Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
Right across the nation, we eat snacks crackers. Emi trupla. All get a young planalapun, only like him snacks crackers. Only make him here, no PNG, one time lay biscuit company. It's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
Ton, Hino ton. Driman yet.
If you can't stop thinking about the Hino range of trucks, then you better drive one today. Hino.
Ton.
Susan, I want something.
And Sunshine Nutri-Strong. And new blue packet Sunshine milk.
Ah, Sunshine got new blue packet milk.
Yes, and good lo walk coffee, tea, na baking scone too. Sunshine Nutri-Strong. And scale lo make him Milo or milk belong all picking long drink too.
Nice, yeah.
And now Sunshine Nutri-Strong. And we got vitamins and minerals too.
Sunshine Nutri-Strong, the new nutritious milk from Sunshine.
Made only from the highest quality beef, oxen palm, is PNG's pride and the world's favorite.
Yumi sabe osem COVID-19 senisim life belong Yumi. Em senisim how Yumi sabe kampun one time. Yumi think more belong health belong Yumi lotete ino olsem before. That's all. Yumi sabe osem senis na nubla pasin lo make him all something and help him Yumi come up healthy na strong more.
Yumi olgeta mas walk boom one time. Long banisim Yumi yet long sick COVID-19 na strong him country belong Yumi. Long panim out more long display COVID-19 suit go long how sick staff close to long you or ring him display number 1-800-200.
Welcome back. The Independent Commission Against Corruption has welcomed the decision of the five-man bench of the Supreme Court, which dismissed the Section 19 Supreme Court reference filed by the Ombudsman Commission. Interim Chairman Thomas Elu reaffirmed today that the establishment of ICAC is constitutional. Interim Chairman of the Independent Commission Against Corruption has described the decision by the Supreme Court, which dismissed the Section 19 Supreme Court reference filed by the Ombudsman Commission, as healthy.
I must say this is healthy for ICAC as an anti-corruption agency, as it also eliminates future doubts on the constitutionality of ICAC's functions. That ICAC is now legally free to go ahead and fully carry out its constitutional functions.
The Supreme Court decision of September 7, 2022 found that none of the provisions of the organic law on the Independent Commission Against Corruption were invalid, unconstitutional and inconsistent with the national constitution. Mr. Elu said ICAC will be fully operational once the office appoints 3 commissioners.
We have already facilitated the recruitment of the commissioners. through our recently developed and endorsed appointments and removal procedures. The final report is with the independent interview panel to be presented to the Prime Minister as the chairman of the ICAC Appointments Committee for formal appointments.
Meanwhile, ICAC needs additional 6 million kina funding for the recruitment of new officers and the smooth establishment of its own office building. Radio Maria Papua New Guinea launched a new studio at the Catholic Bishops' Conference at Gordon's, Port Moresby. The launching was in line with the celebration of the birth of Mary, the mother of Jesus. The event began with Mass and ended with the ribbon cutting.
Radio Maria launched a new studio at the Catholic Bishops' Conference in Gordon's. To acknowledge the milestone event, priests, guests and representatives came to witness the event on Thursday. The launching was in line with the celebration of the birth of Mary, the mother of Jesus. Those who attended participated in a Roman Catholic Holy Mass before the main ribbon-cutting event to the studio. Minister for Information and Communication Technology Timothy Masiu commended Radio Maria PNG for the long service in delivering consistent content that helps in nation building and unity.
As an extension, the Catholic Church should also be commended for investing and standing by Radio Maria over the years, as radio still remains a vital channel of disseminating information to our people. The work being undertaken by Radio Maria complements the ongoing efforts of the Marape Rosso government to deliver improved telecommunications, broadcasting and ICT services to our people.
Masiu added that Radio Maria Marx has illustrated another commitment towards Prime Minister James Marape's call to make PNG a fully Christian nation. Director of Radio Maria PNG, Father Martin Wien, stated that programming and financial support were the only two issues Radio Maria faces. Asia and Oceania representative and intellectual property supervisor Joseph Nasa traveled in for the event. He said it's a remarkable achievement among the 86 Radio Maria stations around the world. Radio Maria PNG is a non-profit and non-commercial Catholic radio station that has been broadcasting Catholic faith charism for more than 30 years. Maricela Kelleton, TVWAN News.
In line with the birth of Mother Mary, the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Papua New Guinea and the Solomon Islands launched the grotto in resemblance of Mother Mary in the vicinity. The event began with a Holy Mass and, on the same token, the launching of a new studio for Radio Maria. Bishop Otto Separi, who led the Mass, stated it was a milestone event as it was not about Mother Mary's physical birth but also a reminder of the family of the Catholic Church and the spiritual aspect of being a Christian.
He come up with some open na staff available long yumi or katalokam pray na present him all worry belong yumi or concerns belong yumi all prayers belong yumi. Long time we visit long this grotto long Mama Maria. He stop hari more prayers long yumi na bring yumi. He go across to long pigin long in Jesus. Moyet long go pass long yumi. Long passing long Philip na to long come up good disciple of Jesus. One time this now we open na tell this grotto now we open na blessing long it come up today.
Business Coalition for Women, or BCFW, is a private organization with objective upskill female employees in corporate entities to break down barriers and norms of male dominance and workplace harassment, especially in management and leadership roles. Today, BCFW saw 45 women graduate with a BCFW Certificate Management and Leadership course after completing a 12-month long training facilitated by Wings Education.
There were 80 participants who originally registered for the certificate in management and leadership, but only 45 were present to receive the certificates including 11 of the 13 sponsored digital staff. Though it is the initiative of the Business Coalition for Women, trainers have always been Wings Education. The training is sponsored by the corporate sector, who sent participants. Total Waste Management Managing Director Corey Chen was keynote speaker. He said his own experiences in running a business in PNG is that the aspect of management stems from what one learns from home.
For me, everything that embodies what I've tried to achieve in my short time over the last decade in doing business here, all comes around integrity.
Chen recognized the matrilineal society that he comes from, and all that he learned, he accorded it to his mother.
Family is a very important aspect, our customs, but the values and ethics that we're taught in the household. And I think that's where it starts. And when we talk about the plants that we're going to go and put into our workplaces or into our homes, it really does stem from those values and ethics that we're taught when we're young.
Frida Kana, TVWAN News.
This is TVWAN News in Sports Crunch Time in CRU Finals and POM AFL.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
A quick favorite meal for the day does feel good. Snacks noodles is my choice for a simple meal. It is easy to prepare and fast to cook. And with a touch of flavor and ingredients, quality noodles that can be cooked and enjoyed in many different ways. You see, my whole family loves it. It's made here in PNG and comes in different pack sizes. Snacks noodles, tastier but you like it more.
Ton, Hino ton. Driman yet.
If you can't stop thinking about the Hino range of trucks, then you better drive one today. Hino.
Ton.
How would you describe your mother?
My mom is beautiful.
She is strong like the woman.
I love my mom because she always takes care of me.
My mom, she's so patient and loving. I feel she's always around.
Caring. She works so hard and always wants the best for me.
She's soft like her love.
My mom is everything, and I don't know what I'd do without her.
Softland, fragrance of a mother's love.
When you're spending time with family, when you've got a big day ahead, when you have given it all you've got, when you're putting on a feast, that's when you want the best. That's when you want flame rice. New flame rice. Win him, Olgeta.
Welcome back. Capital Rugby Union heads into week 1 of its elimination finals this weekend in men's 15 competition. At the completion 18 rounds of regular season last week, the top 6 teams in under-20s, B grade, A grade and Premier grade will now go through the elimination process to decide the grand finalist for 2022. Grand final day is now scheduled for Saturday, September 24th, which will also include the women's grand final. Saturday's main Premier game will be between 3rd place Harlequins and 6th place Wanderers. Losers bows out while winner advances to week 2 of elimination finals the following week. Sunday's premiere will see a match between Moni Plus Nova and Crusaders. Both premier matches will be preceded by finals for the under-20s B grade and A grade on both days. The AFL fraternity in Port Moresby will be hoping for a dry weather this weekend to resume their competition. The round 15 matches last weekend were cancelled due to heavy downpour last Friday night, which caused flooding and affected the court's oval for any competitive matches.
All matches scheduled for last weekend will be played this weekend, with Concept Koboni taking on Gereka Bombers in the opening match at 11 a.m. tomorrow, Saturday. Koboni is expected to win this match easily, as the Bombers seem to have lost their flair and favour for AFL in the past few weeks. Next, Cats and Gordon Kokofas fans will see the Savannah Lizards Kokofas continue their winning run to take the scalp of the Cats. The main match tomorrow will see the giant killers Gerahu Magpies taking on the unbeaten competition leaders Bismarck Maritime West Eagles. The Magpies will be expected to live up to their giant killer tag, with talented youngsters Batsovara Manovanua, Killer Iga and Emmanuel Taviri leading the way. But the invincible Eagles lineup of former Cat stars Greg Ekari, Kataha Sivi, Kelly Kaugla, Rex Paragua, Jackson Nawi and Mackenzie Kamang will still be unbeatable both in the aerial contests and foot race. Sunday's matches will see Port Power challenging the might of second place TS Islamana Dockers in the midday clash. The main game is expected to go down to the wire, but the all-round experience should sway the game in favour of Dockers. The main match between University Tigers and Alavana Swans on Sunday is a foregone conclusion, with Tigers tipped to walk out with 4 competition points. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
And that ends the news tonight. Tomorrow's bulletin will be at 9:50 p.m. due to the live broadcast of the NRL games. Remember to apply the following simple measures to prevent transmission of the coronavirus. Regularly wash your hands with soap and water. Cough or sneeze into your elbow, and exercise social distancing. If you are feeling sick, please stay at home. You can also call the COVID-19 hotline number for more information or assistance. Thanks for your company. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.